All right, now, where I'm in our statistical data, and you're doing the next thing that we're asked to do, guys, that I'm asking you to do, is to create a chart. Okay, again, the type of chart you create is going to be entirely up to you. Okay, over here, I needed the information in a different way. I needed it in a different form to make this chart right here. So I had to create another page. I went down here to this little plus sign, created another page, and calculated this information from that other sheet. Again, to see how I calculated the information, watch this. Again, back there, you can't read it, but if you watch this video, you'll be able to read it. I needed to count the number of years. So I told it to count. Again, I wrote the word count. I did parentheses. And then I clicked on this list right here, and it counted the number of years for me. And then I had it create this information. Now, you may not need to do that because of the type table you create. So guys, watch this. I highlight the data. As I highlight the data that I want to use those two columns, and then I go up here to insert, watch this, go down to chart. Guys, it's that easy. Guys, you go from insert to chart, and then once you've done that, it's just a matter of choosing the chart that you want to list. You guys stop. Okay. Here's all the different choices of charts. They're going to suggest for you the type that they want you to use. You can do a line chart, areas, guys. They're gonna give you ideas of time, and again, it's entirely up to you. Okay. Here's that chart what I found. Now look, it says the required doesn't match the current data. If you remember earlier, just a second ago, that's why I showed you I had to change the table. So I had to create a set of data that would make this chart. Again, I also did a bar graph. If you saw the bar graph from earlier, I created that histogram from the information. Again, what I did was I clicked on the data that I want. I went to insert, and I went down here to chart. Guys, you can customize your chart by putting the name and stuff here. Okay, you put the names. This tells you where to start out. Draw it, insert, watch. It draws the chart. Now, that's not a very useful chart per se in this situation because of it's not got very good information. So I want to delete that chart, and I want to try to find one that's a little bit more, a little bit better. It shows the information that I'm trying to use here a little bit better. Let's see if I can find a list here of a type of chart that'll work with my data a little bit better here. What is happening here with my see if I can just get the number of wins. It'll create me one that's a little bit better. There's one. So what that did, guys, is that look, it creates all that stuff automatically for you. If you notice, guys, in my page here, orange. So the way I got it orange, guys, is I changed all that stuff. I went to customize the chart, and I changed the title to a different color. Guys, you type the title in right there. All this stuff, guys, all this stuff you can control. The color of the site is blue, so I made it red. If red's going to fit better with your presentation, then guys, make it red. Again, this was just a histogram that I had drawn, and it's not the only kind. Guys, if I could have searched a little bit longer, maybe I could have found a little bit better type graph, but insert chart, and it'll help you choose different type one. Look, this maybe makes sense to me. Okay, this graph here Kinda is a useful graph because it tells me what's happened. That's all the years. So for the last 20 years, that's the number of wins. So the 1 through 20, these are wins. So if I want to customize this chart, guys, I got to tell it I want to customize this chart. Okay, so if I delete that, again, I picked the points, I insert a chart, and if I want to do that one that was up and down like that, I need to name this stuff. So I need to customize this chart. The chart title is number of wins (20 years). And so this column here, the vertical column is the number of wins. So I can have it changed to say the number of wins, or the horizontal axis is last 20 years. Boom. Now, watch, this is even cool. Again, I can publish the chart, and I can use one where I can change the information as the information change it, update, or I can get just the image. If I get just the image, I can take that image, download it to my computer, and then what would I do with that image? Turn around and upload it right back up there. And so that's what we're doing. Again, guys, when you create this box and whisker graph, you put your information in there, create that. When you create it, it'll come down here and create that. What does this little symbol right here mean? Download. Click on download. It'll download the image right there. Now what can I do with that image? Put it right back up. I can upload it back up to my presentation. Everybody got the concept? All right, are there any